So I wanted to not only talk about, the negatives of Donald Trump, but for me, it's important to address the status of the Republican Party. Is it going to forever be MAGA? Is it forever going to be this? I don't know what it is, but it's cruel, it's unaccountable, it's smug. Oh my gosh, it's smug. You look at some of the big faces, whether it's Steve Bannon or Mike Johnson or Scott Jennings or the smugness, JD Vance and others. It's disgusting. There's no empathy. It's callous. There's no genuine love or kindness or gentleness. It is just this smug justification of cruel, criminal, illegal, unaccountable behavior. It's one thing for me to be upset at Donald Trump, that he's an adjudicated rapist, that he's guilty. A jury found him liable for sexual assault, that he had 28 women come at him for sexual assault charges, that there is a girl in the Epstein files that was 14 that accused him of rape and had 4 FBI interviews. In what planet do we make this man president? And there was a time right before the election where they could have chosen someone else, JD Vance or Chris Christie or Ted Cruz or DeSantis, Haley, Rubio. All of them were options, and all of them took time to talk about how evil Donald Trump was. But when he became the nominee, suddenly they're all singing his praises. They're all doubling down on his rhetoric, imitating it, supporting it, all getting their positions of power. And now that they have their positions of power, they echo any sentiment. And what kills me too is the spin. If there's something illegal or horrible or cruel, then they're going to spin it in a way that the naive will just buy in on the rhetoric. And so that is killing me. I mean, it's like, when Alex Peretti was murdered by ICE, they created a spin and they all had their lingo ready and they all had the same terminology so that when reporters came at them, they threw out the spin. And it's disgusting. Same thing with Renee Good. And it just breaks my heart. I don't know if I can ever vote for a Republican again. I was a Republican, conservative, evangelical, and I still am so bothered by the fact that Christians don't see, they don't get it, they're not listening to the unbelieving world. They do not know how badly that repulsed that the church and the evangelicals are in the sight of those who don't believe, because of their echoing and affirming and anointing Donald Trump as God's anointed one. And he's not. And this kills me. I mean, people like Franklin Graham calling him God's anointed. And what planet do we anoint somebody as God's chosen that is a sexual felon, that it was okay with 5 cops dying because of the insurrection because he was a sore loser, or 140 attacked, the greed, the loving of gold and putting his name on everything and being bribed and wanting medals for everything. And there is no fruit of the Spirit, not at all. No love, no kindness, no gentleness, no, self-control. Oh my gosh. And so part of my wounds, my brokenness is I don't see a world that I can trust in the Republicans, but I also don't see it in the church. I don't know who I can turn to that hasn't bowed down to his lies, and so that breaks my heart.